Ngari is the local name of the fermented fish which has been an indispensable ingredient of the Manipuri cuisine. The word ngari is derived from two Manipuri words, nga meaning fish and ri or li meaning to cure or to preserve. So it literally means preserved fish. And the process of preservation is carried out through fermentation. Varieties of fermented fishes are commonly used as a food item in many of the Southeast Asian countries, and they are known by different local names. In the Philippines, fermented fish is known as bagong. Cambodians call it prahak. Padek is the local name of fermented fish in Laos. Indonesians name it trasi. In Myanmar, it is known as ngangapi. The fermentation process also varies from one country to another. In Manipur, where rice is the staple food, varieties of dishes are prepared for everyday meal. In most of the dishes, ngari is used as an additive in small amount to improve the flavor. One of the favorite dishes of the Manipuris is iromba, the local chutney, and there are about 100 varieties of iromba. But the unique taste of iromba is not complete without the addition of ngari. In the preparation of iromba, an appropriate combination of the vegetable items is a must. One of the most popular iromba dishes is prepared from the combination of fermented bamboo shoot, arum, and potatoes. To prepare it, all the vegetable items are boiled in water for a while till they are soft. An appropriate amount of ngari is roasted directly over the fire. This is then mixed with chilies to form a paste. The boiled vegetables are mashed, then the mixture of chili and ngari is added to give the real taste of iromba, the Manipuri chutney. Besides iromba, another very popular dish in Manipur is kangsoy, a soup-like dish prepared from semi-boiled vegetables. More than 100 varieties of kangsoy dishes can be prepared using different types of vegetables. One of the favorite kangsoys is made out of beans, pea shoots, potatoes, and fresh onion leaves. In the preparation of kangsoy, first the roasted and rinsed ngari is added to the boiling water. This is followed by chili, onion leaves, and vegetables. Just before removing it from the fire, when the vegetables are well cooked, fresh coriander leaves are added. This enhances the aroma of the dish. When these two dishes are served with hot steaming rice, it definitely becomes a perfect meal with a complete local flavor. Another important use of ngari is in the chili chutney. Though it is served in small amount, it is an indispensable item in each and every meal. The hot and pungent chili chutney gives a taste which helps in improving the appetite and relish the different dishes. A salad, locally known as singju in Manipuri, is a favorite food item particularly among the women folk. Green, tender leafy vegetables are chopped or shredded into small pieces. The real taste of singju is achieved only when roasted ngari and chili powder are added. The preparation of ngari is interesting and unique in its own way. The dry fish used in the preparation of ngari is commonly known as barbs. Of the different species of barbs, Punchus chola, Punchus sophore and Punchus conchonius are commonly used. The sun-dried barbs are transported from different states of India such as Assam, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Orissa, West Bengal, UP, Bihar, etc. and brought to Jagi Road in the Morrigaon district of Assam. The dry fish bazaar of Jagi Road is the biggest market of its kind in the whole of northeast India. Of the total amount of barbs traded in Jagi Road, about 70% is brought in to Manipur. The amount of barbs traded in Manipur annually approximates to about 1,500 tons. Out of these, 20% is consumed in the roasted form. The remaining 80% is used in the fermentation for preparation of ngari. In Manipur, packing in the dry barbs for fermentation begins from the month of October and goes on up to the month of February. But the most conducive period is the months of December and January. During this period, better quality of barbs are available. To start the process of fermentation, the properly sun-dried barbs are spread out in the open away from direct sunlight. All unwanted items such as shells, pebbles and other types of fishes are discarded. The sorted barbs are dumped into a huge tub filled with water for washing. It helps to soften the hard tissues of the dry barbs. It is very important because wet fishes can easily be pressed tightly inside the pot. Washing is the most important part of fermentation. Depending on the varieties of the barbs used, they are either taken out immediately or left in the water for some time. After removing it from the water, the rinsed barbs are spread out and left overnight. This helps the barbs in absorbing the moisture as well as in removing the excess moisture. The tools and materials used in the packing in of the barbs are all locally made. Huge oval-shaped pots, much like the pots in the Arabian tale of Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, are used to pack in the fishes. These big pots are known as kharungs in Manipuri. About 30 years back, kharungs were imported from Assam. Eventually, the local potters designed and developed the present-shaped kharungs. One of the tools used is a 3-foot-long wooden club. It is used to press the fishes into the pot tightly. A heavy mallet having a long handle for pounding the fishes just before putting into the pot is also used. A bamboo blade for collecting the barbs is also needed. A big pit which is slightly bigger in size than the pot is dug out. The pit helps in placing the pot firmly while packing in the fishes. Ropes are placed at the bottom of the pit. This helps the pot to be pulled up easily on the completion of packing in. The pot is wound around tightly with metal wires. This prevents the pot from cracking while packing in the fishes. One very important step taken up before the fishes are packed in is that each pot is coated with mustard oil days before packing in. The coating is applied over and over again till the pot becomes supersaturated. This prevents the absorption of oil exuded from the head of the fishes, which is actually responsible for the process of fermentation. The barbs which have been left overnight are now spread and leveled to about 3-inch thickness. This is covered with a Haitian cloth. It is then pounded lightly with a heavy mallet. Different methods are applied using different tools for pounding the fishes. Pounding is highly essential for 2 reasons. First, it further softens the hard tissues of the fishes. Secondly, the pounding on the head of the fishes releases oil responsible for fermenting and for getting the desired consistency of the ngari. Haitian cloths are spread all around the pot to prevent any wastage of fish while packing in. Another coating of oil is applied inside the pot just before packing in the fishes. Offerings are made along with prayers to invoke God's blessings to prevent any untoward incident during fermentation. The fish is now ready to be packed in. The entire process of packing in is slow and tedious. The pot has to be filled in slowly, layer by layer. The first layer of about 3 to 4 inch in thickness is put in and then pressed tightly yet firmly with the help of the foot. Pressure is exerted gently with a slow clockwise and an anti-clockwise movement using the pressure of the big toe. But the foot is not convenient enough to reach every nook and corner of the pot. So, the wooden club is used to make it more compact and airtight. The packing process is completed when the layer of fish reaches the neck of the pot. A piece of polythene the size of the mouth of the pot is placed over the fish. This will prevent the fish from coming in contact with a soft sword used to seal the mouth. The sword helps to make the pot airtight. The pots are now placed on the woven straw rings in the storage place. Depending on the variety of the barbs, the period of fermentation takes place from 6 months to 12 months. Each pot is marked to identify the variety of barbs used and the date of packing. On completion of the fermentation period, the sword from the mouth of the pot is removed. An iron hook is used to scoop out the ngari. This top layer is known as pumai. The ngari in this layer is not tasty and does not have much buyers. The ngaris are either sold by the pots to big buyers or in small amount to others. In Manipur, ngari trade is carried out in the famous Ngaari land, which is in the heart of the Imphal city. The businessmen in this famous land do not deal with ngari only. They deal with all types of dry fish. About 1200 tons of ngari are traded here annually. Dry fish business has been in existence here in this place for the last 50 years. The ngari from here is exported to the neighboring states of Nagaland, Mizoram, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, etc. Ngari is a good source of nitrogen. It possesses an almost neutral pH value. The value of ash, iron and calcium content is considerably high. Inclusion of the scales and bones is responsible for the high content of calcium. Cholesterol content is also found to be quite high. Lack of spoilage during fermentation is possible due to the airtight containers, which create an anaerobic condition. This helps to prevent the action of aerobic bacteria. Besides, a certain kind of anaerobic bacteria is believed to be responsible for imparting the characteristic sharp, pungent taste to the ngari. Like the liberal use of wine in the European cuisine to improve the taste of the bland food items, the use of ngari in the otherwise bland food of the Manipuris has made this sharp and odorous fermented fish an indispensable item in the menu, fit for a prince as well as a pauper. One can forego a fresh fish item in the daily menu, but not ngari. So, ngari is truly the palate tickler in the Manipuri cuisine, a true kingmaker of the unique dishes of the state.